We're at Buxton Raceway and it's been sunny all morning and it's just started to rain, so that isn't good. Anyway, I'm with Gary Locke, and for anyone who doesn't know Gary, Gary's full-time at Buxton.
Yeah, full-time.
And you are the man who has done most of the work on the track prep, isn't it?
Yeah, so, started in November.
Yeah, so just to give a bit of background, in October the committee had a really constructive meeting with Barry Watson, promoter, and we were asked how he could encourage Formula Ones and other race cars to visit Buxton. So we sat down, didn't we? You had Frankie Wayman, Peter Falding, Rob Speak visit you.
Come up, right?
Spent the day here, and basically they said chop the corner off, didn't they?
Yeah, they just give us a rough estimate all the way around with the cones. And just said, obviously, when I dig it out and make it up to where it looks right. Yeah. And that's what I've done.
Yeah.
Just
so they had some debating, but between the years of experience, they know what they're talking about, don't they?
Yeah.
So they laid it all out, didn't they? Then you got your drone up and did some photos.
Got some pictures and everything, and just try to make each corner a bit equal.
Yes.
Because like some of the corners were coming in a bit tighter than others, and then just got the diggers in and started digging it off. Yeah. More pictures of it. And you literally started the moment they said, yeah, that looks mint, didn't they? You didn't hang about. No, I think they come on the Tuesday and I was digging it off by the Wednesday. Yeah, because I know Frank's been keeping in touch with you and up to speed. Yeah, been speaking to us, sending them pictures and everything's been going on.
So talk us through it. So that was in November, dug it all out. Now, it's no secret, you've always had problems with the drains on what we say turn 2. So we've had problems in the past with it flooding, and you've always done your best trying to clear it, but we've got new drainage. So talk us through, the process. Yeah,
well, instead of just having one gully, we've put 2 gullies in there. Yeah. And then we brought it into this ground about 4 or 5 metres, and then we went down about 3 metres, and then we put big massive soakaway crates in, 12 soakaway crates all together. So
even with Buxton weather,
it should be. Yeah. It should keep the water away now.
Yeah. And worked all through winter. The tarmac actually only went down, we're Sunday now, was it Thursday?
Went down Thursday morning,
Thursday. And ex-V8 stock car star Rory Foster.
Yeah, Rory,
laid it. Happy with everything?
Yeah, he's done a good job,
Yeah.
He's done a good job.
And he's here today, isn't he, Rory?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's what's called, and he's just doing a bit more tarmac in the pit lane and stuff like that.
Yeah. What do you think? Because obviously our initial reason for doing it was the biggest, not complaint, but when you say to Formula 1 drivers, are you doing Buxton? Oh, it's a bit of damaged track.
Yeah,
if I get put in, especially lower graders. Well, looking at it now, we've tried to go for the Birmingham effect, haven't we?
Yeah,
widen the corners.
Like new drivers, if they come in and they get a bit tangled up, they can easily go to the side, or they can stop onto the new lay-by what we put in. Yeah. We put like a lay-by onto the middle bit here, what's 2 metres, what'll fit 2 or 3 F1s on. Yeah. So they've got a bit of more escapes, so they're not going to get tangled up, and the damage is not going to get more damage.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we were aiming for. And it's not just about F1s. Barry spoke to different representations from the formulas. So, you want it to suit all formulas, and it's obvious today with your practice session, you've got lots and lots of different ones here. All wanted to try it out. As for the curb, do you think they're going to take advantage?
Yeah, I think they will a bit, but I did try, and that was just going to be like a little 30mm crossover. Yeah. Then I did lift it up to 100mm. Yeah. And just to make it so the car will lean a bit too much if they do try and ride it that little bit extra, well, that will
keep the stewards on the toes.
Yeah.
And the other thing you were saying earlier, because you've had a few drivers say, we're going to watch the Micro F2s go round now. They're saying it's completely blind. It was always a little bit blind, wasn't it, this corner?
Yeah, when you come round the corner, when you're coming out, you can't see nothing. Well, this bit here, where we're standing now, this is going to go down to another metre. Yeah. So that'll only be about half a metre off the actual track ground level, Yeah. So when you're coming out, you will be able to see.
It's not going to be as vicious.
Not like this.
Yeah. So, as for this corner, obviously the groundwork, are you pretty much ready? We're going to go and have a look at the other corner, because on a lot of comments, obviously, you put photos on because you want to show the progress, but they only think you've done this bend. Yeah. So, we'll go and have a look at the other one in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've moved. We're now on our turn 3 and 4, and we just said this looks even wider than what you've done down there. So same again, same process and everything. Bit of a lay-by.
Yeah, this is a 2 metre lay-by here. Right, you'll roughly on this corner you'll get two
F1s,
two F1s on there. But like I say, so we dug all this down now, so that you can clear more, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's loads of runoff though. You know, you can still have the big hits and not get the damage, which is exactly what we were after. So, and also it's not just the track work you've been doing. I've noticed brand new catch fencing on the other bend, and still
all
got
the way
a bit
around.
to do.
Put all new posts in for the post what was leaning.
Yeah.
And then we've got all cassettes come all around here.
Yeah. And Barry was on about new PA, because that's
new PA system. We've got like I think it's 15 big new speakers. What's going up?
Brilliant.
It'll be like clear as anything.
Yeah. So basically, what we're saying is Barry has put his money where his mouth is.
Oh yeah, he's definitely put some money in.
Yeah, no, it's investing. You know, he's got other promoters investing, which is brilliant. Like I say, we pointed a few things out to him, and we couldn't have asked for more because it's been done.
Everything what you've asked, we have done it, and he has just said to us, he just said, whatever you need, just do it. Like, so he has been good.
Yeah. No, well, credit to you and the team, because obviously it's a team effort.
Oh yeah, the lads have cracked on with it, like, help.
Yeah, and it's Buxton, so the weather hasn't particularly, it's not always on your
we've
side.
Had 4 weeks of snow anyway.
Brilliant. Well done to you all, and we look forward to the 5th of April.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, so I'm here with Barry Watson, a Buxton promoter. We're up here, it's practice day, first event of 2025.
And it's lovely and cold.
And it's not raining now,
No.
It's not snowing, and we've had some sunshine, so I take that as a good day.
Yeah, I would.
I said when we spoke to Gary earlier, it all sort of started in October, didn't it? We had a very constructive meeting with yourself, with the committee, and you asked us for open and honest feedback. We gave it you, give you a few pointers, and you've done everything we've asked so far. So credit to you.
Yeah, we will do.
Yeah. So you're serious about the job?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's not cheap what you've done. You know, we asked you to change the track. You've changed the track. Got the catch fence in. You say you got new PA coming in. There's buildings going up around. So, what are you thinking? You happy?
Well, I'm very happy. The only sad part is that we've got the mither with the bar.
Yes.
Not got planning permission, they say, which we were told we didn't need.
Right.
So it's definitely going to be well into the year before we can use that.
Okay, but it is a shame because it's your hospitality side of it. You do have a bar.
Yeah, we've got a bar, definitely.
Yeah. So when we come in a few weeks, your first meeting is next Sunday for domestics.
Yeah.
And then 5th of April is our first Formula 1 date.
Yeah.
So you've got a bar for punters.
We have.
You've obviously got food outlets.
Yes.
And not more importantly, perhaps the track. So the work you've done to the track, you asked Frankie Wayman, Peter Faulding, Rob Speak to come, their opinion.
Yeah.
And you were pretty open with it. You said, what do I need to do?
Exactly. I said, whatever you want, we'll do.
Yeah.
Job done.
And I said earlier, you can't ask for much more experience than talking to those three, really.
No.
They laid it out. Did you have any moments where you thought that might not be right, or you just went with it?
No, I just went with it. I was happy. I was happy that they thought it would benefit the sport.
Yes.
And I thought, well, that's fine by me.
Yeah, because the main aim, obviously, to help all your formulas, but you want more BriSCA F1s here.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, like I say, first meeting on the 5th of April. We want Formula 1 drivers to support it, Formula 1 fans to support it. Come and see. You're opening up in the afternoon, there'll be practice, because it's going to take a few sessions. You've seen the formulas going around today that it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Somebody told me today that the V8s are going at 1.5 to 2 seconds quicker per lap.
Right.
So.
Okay. Well, that's worth coming for anyway.
Well, it is. It is. But I think Frank put a comment on to say, well, it's because the track was shorter.
Well, I suppose that's a fair point.
It is. It could well be.
Yeah.
Yeah, could well be.
April's going to be such a learning curve. It is a qualifier.
Yeah.
So we've got the April date. We're really looking forward to the August weekender, because it's been a while since we've had a Buxton weekender. So the Saturday night's semi-final night, and then Sunday we're working with the BSCDA, you are working with us.
Yeah.
We're going to make it a weekend to remember, and then we've got the shootout end of the year. So it's nice top tail and a bit in the middle.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So anything, you just come and support you.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Drivers, punters, and that's it really.
Yeah.
Want everybody to have a good day.
Yeah. Come and enjoy it. Come and have a look for yourself, and then they can give you feedback.
Yeah, they can give me the feedback with pleasure.
Okay. Well done.
There will be no trackside parking.
Right.
On the first meeting.
A few people have asked us that.
Yeah,
so
there will
that's
be
fair
none
enough.
Certainly none for the first meeting.
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough, because you've still got a lot of equipment out there and a lot of groundwork going on.
We've got a lot of groundwork going up that end.
Okay. Well, you can't say that. You give them notice.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Hopefully by the summer one,
yes.
we'll have it all sorted.
Yeah.
But we put all new catch netting up as well, and that's taking a long time.
Yeah. Okay. No, fair play. Well, I said to Gary, well done. I say to you, well done, because you've definitely done exactly what we asked for so far. So, just want the support.
And are you now going to pay the bill for the tarmac?
Well,
please, you can sponsor that.
Moving on. Right. Thanks, Barry.
All right. Thank you.